Into all of this, we're now joined live by Mr. Lawrence Ma in Hong Kong. He is the Executive Council Chairman of the Hong Kong Legal Exchange Foundation. Hello there, Lawrence. Our reporter Zhang Yunfei just said that people in Hong Kong were afraid of talking about politics, about the real motives or their understanding to the whole matter. The freedom of speech was in jeopardy in Hong Kong. How do you see that?
Well, that is quite true, because people talk about politics, but when they talk about politics, they risk coming into contact of an opposition person who holds a different view. So if you go onto the street and talk to the taxi driver, talk to people on the street, and if they hold a different view, then argument might ensue. And then these sort of arguments may turn into more ugly confrontation, put it this way. So people do avoid talk about politics unless it is, you know for well they share the same view with you before you talk to him about your view. So that is something that's pretty dangerous, as particularly we can see from the juniors host stabbing this morning.
Right. But this stabbing is just another case of how the Hong Kong violence can be brutal indeed. What more can government do to protect people in Hong Kong, especially the safety of lawmakers?
Well, I think that what has been lacking, I think, in Hong Kong is a coordinated effort between different government departments and bureaus to come together in an organized committee. As now you can see, there's only the police force taking on the actions on their own. There hasn't been any coordinated efforts between different departments, different bureaus of the government. I think if the government can see a coordinated effort by all departments and bureaus to deal with this matter, I think it would be better to have the situation under control.
Right. What about police? Police actions against violent protesters have achieved a limited success. That's partly understanding, because whatever they do, they will be put in spotlight. Do you think stricter legal punishments for attackers would deter similar incidents?
Well, as you can see in this morning's incidents, like on stepping of Junior's Ho, the person was, as reporters said, he was insane. He has some mental problems with him, and he could be charged. As I watched the video clip this morning. He could be charged for attempted murder, and the punishment for attempted murder is also life imprisonment. Now, these sort of people, when they offend or they commit offenses, they may not think about what the legal consequence is, or they may be aware that they might go to jail, but so be it. So some of these political fanatics has been turned into some so-called weapons of mass destructions by movements or trainers of color revolutions. They tend to train people into weapons of mass destruction and go into the society and try to destroy every person who is in the opposition camp.
Thank you very much, Lawrence Ma in Hong Kong. He's the Executive Council Chairman of the Hong Kong Legal Exchange Foundation. You're now watching The World Today. We'll be right back.